Hey, hello guys, welcome along to a pickup video. And I've got a big selection of stuff to show you, different stuff. I've not got any Xbox 360 stuff. First of all, I've picked up a new laptop. I'm pointing at myself, or you. I'm pointing at myself in the screen because I'm actually just using the webcam on the laptop to see what it's like. It's a HD webcam, records in 720p. I thought I would try it out. It looks a bit bright on my screen here. But I done a wee play about and I looked back on it when I reduced the window to kind of YouTube and it looked alright. I maybe have to muck about with the brightness, but I'll do that in the Sony Vegas or whatever. It's kind of weird because I've got it's a 17-inch screen and I usually see myself through my wee webcam, my camcorder, and that's just I use the wee viewfinder. It's quite weird actually seeing the whole room. Toshiba laptop. It's a third generation i3 2.5 GHz. The processor, which seems really good actually, seems really well. There's 4 GB of DDR RAM, DDR RAM 3, which I'm going to upgrade that because there's maybe 2 slots and it's only got one. It's 4 GB, and so I'm just going to buy an R4 and stick it in the second slot. So it's not got a graphics card, or it's not got a dedicated graphics card. It's an HD 4000 or whatever it is. I just got it the other day. Really beautiful. My other laptop is 6-year-old. My daughter still uses it because I try and keep my laptops and my computers clean, and I always make sure everything's bang on with them. But I got it through my work. It's the work stream thing, eh? So I picked up that, which I'm really pleased at because I threw some HD footage on it from a movie, and it played it, no bother at all. Whereas my other son's we've put HD footage through his laptop, which isn't an expensive one, but it starts to jidder and all that. And like I said, I'm filming this through it, and it looked alright when I had a wee look at it when I filmed just a minute. I'll fix the brightness. Another thing I picked up was a new tablet, a Sony Xperia Z. Absolutely gorgeous tablet. Oh, you bandit. I've got a Nexus 7-inch tablet, and it's 10.1-inch screen. Absolutely gorgeous. Signed up for the PlayStation thing. I got 10 games free with it, and they weird looking games. There's a game there, but weird looking animals, apocalyptic kind of end of the world, but you're animals and you have to eat other animals. But anyway, absolutely gorgeous, thin as anything. I think it's one of the thinnest in the world. Quad-core processor in it. You've got your Bravia 2 screen. Absolutely brilliant. Again, through my work. I've got these two through my work. Anyway, first pickups, right? So let's go through stuff here, because I've got things like, I'll keep the best thing to last. So I picked up a new headset, picked up 2 new headsets actually. So I kept the box to show. It's a Sennheiser, it's a X320 headset. They're just stereo. Because I've got another set, I've got Turtle Beach in there, they're meant to be 5.1 surround. If they're wireless, so I don't think you can get true 5.1, but these are just stereo. Fantastic set. You've got a microphone. It's attached to, obviously, like they're all. It hasn't got, and it's just meant to be a noise cancelling head thing. It hasn't got like a wind buffer at the end. And then if you want to speak to somebody, you just put it up. You don't have to press buttons and that. So I've got that set up with my other Xbox in the dining room. My daughter uses it all the time. The thing about this, so I'll tell you a wee story. Obviously, you get your speaking cable, which fits into the back of the wee unit with your volume for the game and chat, and you stick your wee. It's a 2.5-inch, 2.5mm jack, and then 2.5mm goes into that, and then it goes into your pad, so you can chat. Anyway, my daughter, the wee end of it must have burst off inside my pad, and I can hear it rattling about. Never worked. The headset still works, obviously, but she chats all the time to my other son. So I emailed them. Went on, emailed them and go, look, my chat cable's broken. Can you tell me where I can get an R1? I then went onto Amazon. I knew they were 2.5mm, so I went on there looking for a 2.5mm to 2.5mm cable. Found one for £1.08. I think it was £1.08 for delivery, right? So £2.16. Ordered that. Got an email right back from him kind of right away the next day saying, look, we've not got them, but here is the product number for it, and this is what it's called. It's a DC whatever 102. That's what it's called. Here's the product. So, you know, hopefully that'll help you. My cable arrived at Amazon. Bang, bang, bang. Works perfect. Because I did put my Turtle Beach heads wire into it, and it would work through that. But I didn't want to use my Turtle Beach one. But I've got one for Amazon. 2.5mm to 2.5mm, and it works perfect. Over the moon. Headset. Bought another headset when that one wasn't working, so I went and bought this one for her. Because she chats all the time, she's addicted to the Xbox now, which is great. Well, great in the sense that I like them playing, I don't mind them playing games, I grew up playing games, I don't mind them playing games. She plays Minecraft all the time, that's what she usually plays, which is great for creativity and all that kind of stuff, so she chats, so I bought this one for Asda's. But it looks really smart, but she's only 7-year-old. See, so it's like this, and you've got like it's like one of those stick in your ear headphones, you know. So you stick it in, sits up here. And I thought, she can use this. That's perfect. Okay, she can't hear the sound coming through stereo, but at least she'll be able to still chat, But it kept falling off her ear, and she didn't like it, and all that stuff. Okay then. But anyway, the cable arrived, you know, the next kind of day for that, and so she's back to using that. But £5, I think it was. But you know, I thought I'll just keep it away, and if I need to chat, instead of bringing out my Turtle Beach, I can just chuck this on, if I just want to chat quick or send somebody a message quick. Other Xbox stuff. Oh, look at this. I got this when I got the game, and I've never showed you. It was hanging up in the shop, and it's like on photographic material. But it was smart. I just never showed it before. And so the local game store gave it to us. Because we're in there all the time. We know the guys, the manager, and all that kind of stuff. Any other Xbox stuff? No. So let's go on to keep it to the gaming stuff though. Father-in-law got us at a charity shop. He said he saw it, and I went, if it's still boxed, then I would go and get it for his own. It was a couple of £2. Because you all know it's a Game Boy Advance, Shrek 2, platformy game, no bother at all, traditional kind of platform game, but as I says, these cardboard boxes didn't last, Comes complete, it's got a manual and that in it, which is yeah. So that was good. Gaming, right, I've got a strategy guide. I went to Edinburgh for the weekend, and there's a place in Edinburgh, Stockbridge. There's charity shops. I mean, charities I hadn't even heard of, having shops, and the prices are all over the place. You know, some Xbox games were £4.99 for like a FIFA 09, whereas in another shop I went and had Old Triple games, they were 75p, which is the price. Anyway. Sorry about the cutting the jump there. My youngest daughter just came upstairs, so she wants to help me out with doing this video, and I think it's easier if I let her do that rather than telling it a wish and get in. Anyway, I was showing you a strategy guide I picked up, Kingdom Hearts 2. I think I bought this in every intention of selling it, thinking, you know, these kind of role-playing games are they go for the sell, but I've never got into it yet. Beautiful conditions though. It was like 150 or something it was. Right, others. Right, I've got this Club Nintendo. I had points, and I've had points for a couple of years, and I've never spent them. I think the last time I spent them I bought a Mario coin. But anyway, Luigi coins came up, and so you get the wee Luigi bag. You can see that. It's great having a big screen because I can kind of see. Here we go. Here, I wonder if I could Get it so there we go. Club Nintendo, and on the back yet. I've kept not opened them there. So I ordered 2 of them because I had enough for 2. And then you saw the bag close up. But let's show you the bag. Right, if I can get my. There you go. So 2 of them. Right, babe. So you want to hand me up Blu-ray, a Blu-ray. So if you give me that Blu-ray up, thank you very much, babes. Right, Blu-ray I got, it was Blockbusters, you know, they're shutting down, and there was money off it. I think it was less than £2. But it's Batman Gotham Knight, which is like 6 stories made by different directors and different styles, and Blu-ray. So I thought I'm picking that up. I mean, I'm not a big buyer of DVDs, Blu-rays, because it's all changing. We're going to be have them. Things are that accessible now, eh? But anyway, I saw that. I thought I'm picking it up. I remember started watching this. I never finished watching it, so I'm going to sit down one night and watch them, eh? Because I do like Batman. Comics. I'm trying to get into comics, but it's trying to decide what to get into. There's a new comic store just opened up near me, and so I've got a few new stories that I know that are really good, and I've got them written down, so I'm going to go in and see. But anyway, I picked these up at Charity Shop ages ago, but then I need to find different volumes. Go, we've got 2, 3, see 1. I could play with this. So we've got the Countdown Final Crisis. See, we've got volume 1 there, and I've got the volume 2. I've not read these yet, and volume 3. I think I got them for like £1.50 each or something. Right, but I think there's a 4th volume if I mind it. I think I looked on Amazon. I'm sure it's number 4. But then we've got 52. I just bought them all. 52, but that's volume 4. So obviously I need to see what volumes are before that. I'm not even sure who's in this, what this is about. I'm not even sure what this is about either, but these are DC. So they're all DC, so that's just kind of Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. Is that right? Aye, so Batman, I don't even know who that dude is at the front there, but. And who's that? Is it Green Hornet? No, it's not Green Hornet, is it? Green Lantern, is that what it is? And so 52. I also picked up Life and Death Teen Titans. Again, I've never heard of these guys, but I've got number 5 down there. I did pick this up when I was in Edinburgh. Star Trek Next Generations. Obviously, I'm a huge Trekkie, so this might go right back to the beginning. This was only £2. Is it you leaving us?
No, I'm just going to pee and then I'm coming back.
Alright, babes. So that was the comics. Like I said, I've got a list of a few stories that I'm going to go down, because I like picking up. I'd rather pick up these rather than single comics, especially if these have got like whole stories in them, or even if I've just got maybe 3 or 4 parts to buy. Comics, right. Doctor Who fan, picked up a huge TARDIS, Charity Shop, I think it was £1.50, £1.99 I think it was, and I've got a, yeah, you can't see them, back there, behind there I've got my Doctor Who kind of corner, and I've got a few TARDISes and whatever, but this is like a card game, so the top comes off and then it opens up into this, and then these drawers kind of flip forward, and there's actual cards in here. And it's for the Doctor Who Monster Invasion game, which, you know, I don't know how you play these type of things, eh? The only card games I played was Top Trumps, eh? These are obviously, and nearly every draw had, and they're all for the same, I'm not even showing you them, eh? They're all for the same game, the Monster Invasion. There's a few cards in here that are kind of silver. Kind of badges. I'm saying that I used to collect football stickers when I was wee, eh? And that's the first thing you used to do was the Panini football stickers. I mean, you ripped it open you had a look, if you saw a silver, wee glint of silver, you knew you had a badge. And back when I was wee, it was the Liverpool badge was the one to have. Aye, so I picked it up. I mean, I'm not interested in playing the game, or I don't know if there's enough cards here to play a game, or how you do it, but there we go. Right, have I showed you everything apart from this last thing? I think so. Doing at my father-in-law's, and he's already split up. He's the wife, which is my wife's mum. But that's fine. But there's a lot of stuff still there, so he's gone through a lot of stuff, and he came across. I've not even cleaned it up. Sinclair Plus 2. Now, this was my wife's mum's, my mother-in-law's, and so he said, take it up the road, see if you can get it working. I've got my Sony telly there, CRT. I goes, I'll take it up and see if it works. Because I used to have a Sinclair Plus 1. Is it Plus 1? Or Sinclair Plus when I was younger, and I've always meant to get a Spectrum back, but it's just one of the things I thought, I'll get round to it one day. You know, it's no I'm not necessarily wanting to get to play the games, but I wanted it because I had it when I was young. So anyway, I brought it home, big pile of games. Didn't know, and it come with the proper power brick thing, which you can see there. I've got it plugged in. Big pile of games, which I'll quickly, I'm not going to go through them all, but I'll quickly show you. There's more down there. So we've got gold, silver, bronze, which is like the Summary Games 1 and 2. We've got the Gold Collection 2, which has got some cracking games on there. Beachhead 2, Night Lower, Pole Position, Kung Fu Master. These ones are really nice, I like these. So we've got Scruples, we've got Monopoly, we have got Scrabble, and this, they've got Yes Prime Minister the game. I mean, what? Are you kidding me? How they used to think of these games up? I'll just show you some of these because these are some of the better ones. 6. And here's got 1942, Scooby-Doo, Jet Set Willy 2, Ace of Aces. There's another 5 here, so Greenberry, Mikey, Hyper Sports, Yeah Kung Fu, Pink Panther, 11 Daylights, and also what's interesting, you forget this, but it's like when you're looking at the back of the 11 Daylights, which, I don't even know if you, the screenshots here, right, but they're the screenshots from the Amstrad and Atari versions. It's not even the screenshots of the Spectrum. Same with Pink Panther. So there you go. That's screenshots for the Atari ST version and the Amstrad version. It's not even the Spectrum version. I forget you done that. 3 pads, shut up. 3 joysticks. Got 2 Cheetah 125 Plus. And they all come with their boxes, right, and then 1 Spectrum or 1 Sinclair 1A. But as you can hear them all, they're all, I couldn't get them working. I can get the games working, no bother. Oh my god, you got to wait for ages till it loading in, As soon as it starts loading in, loaded in fine. Games, 2 games I loaded in, and they loaded in fine, but I couldn't get these pads, the joysticks to work. I mean, that grey one, the Sinclair one, you can see all bends and turns. I couldn't get them to work. I mean, it's got 2 ports at the side to put in. I thought you could use a Mega Drive one. I put Mega Drive one, I couldn't get it working either. Had a quick look on, you know, I just typed it in, the best joystick for a Sinclair, but I believe that these are made for the Sinclair ones. And if you want a Kensington one, you've got to get a different adapter, or I know these come with 2 things at the end. So you've got, somebody had mentioned it in a forum. So I kept putting the black one in, so maybe I've got to try the grey one. It's something to do with the joypads are mapped to like buttons, and that's why you can't just stick anything in. But I'll either buy one off eBay, a proper Sinclair one, or buy the proper thing. I'm not going to spend a fortune, but there's another box of games, because my father-in-law phoned me and said, there's another box. I mean, what are you talking about? There's whole new, another box of games that I forgot to lift. Anyway, the whole story at the end of all that, brought it back home, showed my wife, I was like, look, this is your mum's. And she went, no, 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 that was mine when I was wee. So it was actually my wife's. And then in there I found an old Hits tape. Hits 4 it was. And she goes, that's my music tapes, that was mine. So actually, it's actually found its way home. Because it actually belonged to my wife when she was wee, so it's going to be mine. It's, and like I said, it's absolutely, I mean, I had the Spectrum Plus, and my brother used to be playing it, but oh, I was when I was, we had the Hungry Horace and Jet Set Willie and what's the other one? Manic Miner. Our favourite game was Hardball, baseball game. Oh my god, we played that for hours. And I could use the keys for the games. I know if I can't get things, but I am actually the moon to have. And I've got it tuned in the bother, it's tuned in absolutely no bother at all, and the sound comes out the telly. Which is superb. But so I just need to get, I'm going to try these joypads, see if they work. One of them looks a bit, that one, no, and this one doesn't rattle as bad. It does rattle though, but I'll have a look though and see what the best one is. I don't even know if I can get an adapter to use I'm pointing it here, Master System pad, somebody mentioned that, but anyway, let's leave it there. That's my kind of collection of stuff just to show you guys. Actually, I'm heading to, another thing I've never mentioned, but I'm heading to Florida in 10 days time. 1st of December, I'm heading to Florida, which is like a work thing. Having to force myself to go to Florida. But I'm actually going with a girl at work when she's got special needs, so me and my boss, we're going with the family to Florida for a whole week. We're staying in a Give Kids a World, which is like a complex that's set up for kids with life-limiting conditions, so they'll have like a dream holiday once in their kind of lifetime. So that's the 1st of December, so I'm hoping to visit some game shops. I don't know if there is, I know there's like a giant Walmart or a super Walmart less than a mile away, because we're going to like the Kissimmee area. And even if I know PlayStation 3 games you can buy in the range, so I might look at for some of the games. Even great if I can get myself to a flea market and have a wee look. So thanks for watching, guys. Leave it there. Let's see how this video turns out. See you later. Thanks. Say bye. Bye bye. See ya.